Hi everybody, it's Scott Smith in sunny Southern California. Got a 2025 BMW M235xi Gran Coupe for you today. This one's in our Tanzanite 2 metallic, and we've got the M anthracite black interior with the blue contrast stitching. But man, I love this color, man. I thought my favorite was carbon black, but man, this one is rubbing off on me. Now, the 2 Series Gran Coupe has replaced the 3 Series as the smallest 4-door available and least expensive 4-door available in the BMW lineup. But man, it packs a lot of equipment, a lot of standard equipment. So with this one here, now this is, like you heard, has an M in the title, so it's part of that M Performance lineup. So this one's the biggest engine available in the regular production vehicle. So this one's going to have more horsepower, more torque than your 228. Now, if you don't need all the horsepower and torque, you don't need a car that's going 4.70 to 60, then you can definitely look at that 228i of this. And I think it's around 6 seconds, 0 to 60. But man, I was so impressed. Now, I did shoot a video on it, I think just about a month ago or so, maybe a little longer, but it's in the purple, which is just a phenomenal color, and has all the M Sport packages on it, so it still has a lot of attitude. Now, this car, they pack a lot of performance because of being part of that M Performance lineup. That is something BMW started a long time ago when they were looking at the largest engine available on the normal production car. Not like an M3 or an M4 or an M5, but maybe a V8 on a 5 Series, but then you could actually order it with no performance whatsoever. So you could have all-season tires, you could have size 17s or 18s. I mean, basically the car wasn't equipped to handle that V8. So they started thinking, hey, you know what? People want the V8. They probably want a car wrapped around that performance that can handle it and be well balanced and performance oriented, but still be an everyday driver. And that's exactly what your M Performance lineup is, which has just been awesome. I think since then, we've just had so many phenomenal cars with the M in the title. So now they do make an M2 in this, which is just a 2-door. But if you're looking for a 4-door and you need something smaller, maybe a compact everyday driver, but you want tons of fun and performance, you cannot beat this car. So what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and move over. I just really wanted to show off the color just because today I think it's about 1 o'clock, 90-something degrees out here in Calabasas, California. Good old camera here is heating up a little bit, shooting ultra 4K for you guys, 60 frames a second. So we just wanted to pull down here in a little shady spot. That way we can go over the car a little bit more, but this way at least you can see the lights on the vehicle a little bit, see it driving. Also, I wanted to mention on my videos, when you do see us accelerate from a stop in my videos, we are not putting it in launch control. Okay, we are properly warming up these vehicles. They are not ever, me personally, I've never even done a launch control, which, I sold these cars for 20 years plus. So, but yeah, I never have done it, and we won't do it in the videos no matter what car it is. So just wanted to let you know, typically we're gonna have it in the sport setting, and we're just gonna accelerate from a stop, just so you can hear that exhaust, see the car take off. Just wanted to let you know that, just to make sure everybody's cool with it. But wow, pretty cool blue, even when you see it in the shadows. Okay, so let's get into some of the dimensions here. This car's 179 inches long, 71 inches wide, 57 inches tall. You got a wheelbase of 105. Now, ground clearance, you got 5.7 inches. So please be careful. This is a very sweet looking front fascia. So you just got to be careful pulling up to curbs and parking blocks. But check out the lights too. Is that cool or what? I mean, that's definitely a very unique looking light. Daylight running lights and blinkers all incorporated into one. But we don't have lights, I don't think, on any other BMW with this type of style. So it is very unique. And then you can see your lit up, glowing, the grille trim basically. Very cool, nice signature look, especially obviously at night. That's going to look great. But you can look at all the vents, everything's functional here and just looks great. And you got a lot of cooling going on with the performance. This one here is pretty much a loaded M235. So we'll definitely show you the sticker and the base price, but please do your research on all the standard equipment in a 2 Series now. There is a ton of it. So value wise, for a 4-door, if you're into the compact size, I think it's really hard to beat this car. Let's check out the back real quick. Curb weight's going to be 3578 in pounds, obviously. You got a 13.7 gallon tank. They recommend premium. Obviously, why wouldn't you? You know, for longevity and performance. But look at the quad pipes. The rear diffuser looking nice. Now, one thing is great, they put some phenomenal brakes on this car. You got the M compound brakes. Now, as you know, a lot of the cars come with the M Sport package brakes or M Sport brakes. These are the compounds. These are gonna be lighter, drilled discs. I mean, your rotors, especially in the front, wait to see that front. But these wheels, this is the 19-inch M forged multi-spoke orbit gray wheels, style 1085 M's on performance tires. So nice lightweight wheel, but your brakes, check out the front here. Look at that, 15.2-inch rotors on that. I mean, it fills it in nicely. You can't really go any smaller wheel. You got to stick with a 19 with these, it seems like, you know. So, but the one thing we do have is we have 4-piston fixed caliper setup up front, and then you've got a single piston floating caliper setup in the back. So you have some amazing stopping power. You're running 19x8s all the way around for the wheels, and you got a 235x40 series performance tire on here. So yeah, you got some good grip, some good contact to the road. And it is BMW's intelligent all-wheel drive system with their xDrive, which is phenomenal. Now, this is a transverse engine in this car, but BMW has done a lot to get rid of or minimize, you know, a front-wheel type drive vehicle, a lot of the characteristics and behaviors of it. And then with this being the all-wheel drive, please, if you're considering this car, you gotta go out and drive it. Shoot, even if you're not considering it, you need to find it and drive it, because it's going to end up on your list. All right. I think I had too much caffeine today, boy. I'm just going off, aren't I? Yeah, let's go. We'll get Ashlynn out here. I can shut up for a minute. Hey, Ashlynn, how's it going? All right, what'd you think, huh?
It's beautiful.
It's awesome, huh? Okay, so there it is. Woo, boy, it's hot out of here today. You can hear it just cranking in the cooling. But beautiful cover to it. I'm just going to step away just a little bit. So this is the B48 engine. It's a 2-liter inline 4, 24 valve. You're running a single dual scroll turbo on here, and you've got 312 horsepower kicking in at 5750 RPMs and 295 foot-pounds of torque at 2000 RPMs. And BMW's got it rated at 4.7, 0 to 60. Very nice. Okay, so let's go back. We'll get Ashlynn over here in the back seat so we see the space. Now, Ashlynn's pretty much 5'9". So let's go ahead.
This really surprised me.
Yes. So she's going to jump in here. And now she's got the seat completely comfortable where she's up front. I want to keep this realistic, and I want to keep it, you know, so we're like, you know, clients and people who are watching the video can really see. So we're not playing around with the seats at all, but you can actually see she's got probably what, 2 or 3 inches there,
yeah,
maybe
plenty.
of leg room with your knees. Yeah. So even if we adjust it forward just a little bit, and she's sitting straight up and down, and her head obviously is very close to the ceiling, but I don't think it's not hitting, is it? Yeah. Now with this, we have the Harman Kardon sound system in here. So you got 12 speakers, 360 watts of power. Nice cup holder back here, a little bit of storage. But I really like the contrast stitching they did. And wait till you see the Alcantara interior that they did with the seats. Now, being a Gran Coupe, as you can see, they're frameless windows. So really nice. Okay, so I'll let you jump out, Ashlynn. Let's do that. Love the spoiler on the back too. Really gives it a nice look.
Where's it at?
Let's see, is it there? We go. So we got 12 cubic feet of storage back here. And then Ashlynn, let's release the seats. They're just right underneath. There's that one. I'll get this one. And it is a 40-20-40 split. So she's gonna drop that side. And I'll show you underneath. You got a lot of storage underneath here. In case you need to hide something or put some emergency supplies, you definitely can. And you do have some side storage there also. But yeah, check out this opening. I mean, it's huge. You could put a bike through here if you wanted to. You just take off quick release front tire and just slide that sucker through. Head to the trailhead. All right, so what we'll do is we'll put those up. You want to come over to this side, Ashlynn? I'll do that for you. Let's do that. We can show another angle of the back seat with her back here. And we'll drop. But check out that Alcantara along the middle of this seat. So sweet. Kind of a suede-like. It is, isn't it? And it's just cool. And look at the M coloring, the contrast stitch. I mean, this car's, the interior's just got so much attitude.
Something that I like about the seats is when you're wearing shorts or something like that, your legs are exposed. When you sit down, it doesn't scald you. It's very comfortable. It's not warm.
And really soft,
it's
huh?
Very soft, yes.
Okay, so you can see Ashlynn put down the armrest there in the middle with a couple cup holders.
Yes.
And then go ahead and drop that center. So just in case there's four of you, and if you need to, reach for something in the trunk, got to run stuff through, you just got the great little utility door there. All right, cool, Ashlynn. Okay, so we'll get you up in the front seat. And you can see also, even though this size cabin's a compact style 4-door, you still got rear air conditioning and a couple charging ports there. Right, let's move over to the driver's seat. Man, blue's my favorite color, and this thing is just killing it. It's so nice. Okay.
Today.
You are, aren't you? It was perfect.
Almost the same color.
I know, I didn't even tell you it was going to be blue. But let's go over the door real quick since it's in the sun. As you can see, unlock and lock. Got your memory, windows, mirrors, trunk release, great cup holder, some more storage. There's one of your 12 speakers. Or I bet you there's probably 2 in there. Okay, so let's go down and show them the sports seats here so you can see there.
The leg extender here.
Yeah, really nice. So that'll extend out, which is very cool. And then you got the lumbar support up and down. And then you can angle that front of the seat if you need to. But you can see the bolstering here, so it'll really hug you nice.
Yeah. I love the shape of this seat.
Yeah,
I
look at that.
also like this little decal that they have added here. Very
cool
sporty look. Yes.
Okay, and then check out the steering wheel with the 12 o'clock red stripe. Very cool. It's just a really nice design they've done on it.
Yeah. My nails are even matching too.
There you go.
In the spirit of 4th of July.
Perfect. And then all the controls. And then you can see the paddle shifters, and you got the boost feature here. So if you ever need to take off, if you're in a situation where you really need to accelerate quickly, you can hold that down for 1 second. It puts everything into a sport performance mode setting, and then you can get out of the way, basically. So we do have the curved display here, as you see, and I'll talk to you about that when we get in on the other side. Great, comfortable?
Yes, very comfortable.
Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead. All right, let's head inside. And we do have where you can adjust the lights, the welcoming lights all across the dash through here. So there's really some nice ambiance when you get in. And then you can see where BMW's really done a lot with the air conditioning vents, really have hit them really nice because they're actually right underneath here. So, and there's a lot of air coming out just because of how hot it is today.
It's keeping it very cool.
Yeah, and then the curved display, you're looking at a 12.25 widescreen there, and then, 10.25, and then you got 10.7-inch widescreen here, and it's all flowing under one piece. And then we're running iDrive 9 in here, which is very cool. So you're going to see that getting incorporated throughout the system, throughout the models. And then we can go. And you can see it's just pretty easy to move around and go to the different apps. Now, one thing I've always mentioned in most of my videos is that when you get your account, you get your new car, you set up the app, get registered, you're connected to the car, there's a lot of voice activation you can do, a ton of it. So really, even moving physical things like your windows, your moonroof, there's a lot of different things that you can deal with. So, and that's going to be upgraded as time goes on, as we know, with technology and all that. Now, everything up here on the roof, you can see here, SOS, and then we have a nice big moonroof. And then this was ordered with the internal cabin. So that's pretty interesting too. This way, you know, you can have somebody keep an eye on the kids while you're sleeping, while you're, no, I'm just kidding. But no, but you can see you've got that internal cabin for security and safety. And then let's go ahead and show them the moonroof. Now this is tinted.
Do you want me to close it?
Hold on, oh, go ahead and open it actually. We'll do that because you can see you got the vent, and then go ahead and push back. And then you can see it pops up the front. Very nice. And then you go one more time back actually. Let's try it one more time. I'm trying to remember, now it might not, but I know a lot of them have two settings. There you go, just a little bit farther back, just in case. And then that'll self-level, and then you can do the shade here. So we'll push it forward there.
And it's just a one tap.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about holding it and stuff. But just to give you a shot at the cabin from the front seats.
That's basically
cool.
blackout.
Yeah, you really don't have to worry about liking. Now, Ashlyn, where can we follow you at?
It's at on Instagram at BMW_Ashlynn. Ashlynn is spelled ASHLYNN.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. So this is the fun part here, where she gets to accelerate in the car. We've got, oh yeah, that's right. What am I thinking? We've got to go over the sticker on this thing. Okay, so what we'll do is let's put it right. Oh, perfect.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the BMW M235xi Gran Coupe, or Gran Coupe, however you want to say it. So this is the retail price here.
Base price,
and
yeah.
this is in Tanzanite Blue 2 metallic. I don't know what the 2 means.
Second
is there a
generation.
First one? Okay,
there was
cool.
one, and they slightly, I think, upgraded the color.
Well, when you look at the color, it's like one color on one end, and then when you move, it's like bright blue
So
on the
much,
other.
so much metallic
Definition
in it.
in that.
Yeah.
So we have the Driving Assistant Plus packaging, the M Performance package, and the Premium package, as well as the Technology package and M Technology package. A lot of added packages here, but there's also a bunch of included stuff as well.
Yeah,
just
a lot
in the
of standard. Yeah, and there's a lot of individual options, but you can see this one pretty much maxes out under 59 for a suggested retail price. And then check out your mileage. Not too bad, 24 and 33, average of 27, and then you can see where the final assembly is. So this can just be a really fun performance four-door, and can just definitely be a everyday driver. One thing you guys can do too is at any time go ahead and pause the video just so you can look at more of the detail. But this is just a small list here of some of the standard equipment. We got that air conditioning blowing on this thing. There
That's
you
how
go,
you know
just so you
it's
can see.
working good.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show more of the sticker on the vehicle. But cool, Ashlyn, all right, you ready?
My favorite part.
Yes. Okay. So I'll head out here. She'll move out to the center of the road. Whew, that thing moves quick. Oh, so much fun. Yeah, you start to talk about the value and what you get for your dollar, especially looking at four doors, because it is such a competitive segment of the industry. And if you're looking for a compact four-door, you really do need to check out the 2 Series. I mean, this car's got so much performance and fun factor, it can literally scare you. But if you're looking more even for that value, I'd say please try out the 228 model, because it can look pretty much just about as nasty as this one, with all the great attitude, performance, all the lines and everything, that it just makes it look really sharp. If you look on my channel, I think, yeah, it was about a month or so, maybe a month and a half ago, I shot a purple 228i. Okay, let me get my seatbelt on.
Yeah, you better.
This
Half my
way.
stuff went flying.
All right, we are ready.
Hop on in.
There you go.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
3,
ready.
2, 1.
Wow, that's 7-speed
good.
dual clutch. Yeah, that 7-speed dual clutch transmission is just a perfect combination with this engine, suspension, you know, and dealing with the 19-inch wheels. I mean, this car is ready to have some fun.
Yeah, you've got to come to Bob Smith, give this one a test drive.
Yeah, it is available as of today. And then Bob Smith BMW, they're in Calabasas, California. Actually, right here on the 101 freeway. So very easy to get to pretty much anywhere here in north of LA, from LA, Ventura. All right. Very quick. Now the car does come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty, whichever you hit first. We do have a maintenance package included. There's a lot of other protections too. You know, stuff typically we don't have to worry about out here in California because we don't have serious weather dealing with, you know, rain, snow, a lot of that stuff, salt, everything they put on the roads like you have, but they do have a lot of great warranties on this car. So right up here, we're going to be pulling up to Bob Smith. They also do have Mini Cooper, and they got a great selection of pre-owned and certified cars. And they do have Saturday service, just in case you need to get an oil change. And here we go. Then we're going to pull around to the other side, give you another shot of the outside.
You can take a look at all these cars.
Yeah, got everything out here. Yeah, and look at that. There's a Tanzanite 228 right there. Very nice. Yeah, give you a. You can see that's one thing that's nice about having this type size car, huh? You can really just about park it anywhere. Great, and thanks for watching the video.
Yeah, thank you very much.
If you got any questions, please put it down below. Let's get out and give you another quick shot. Boy, I love that color. Bye, Ashlynn.